Tonight, we will be investigating an old mortician's facility. What?
What's this say?
Devil, religion, evil, and... Or one of us will stay isolated for 35 minutes where they stored the dead bodies.
What the hell was that? Almost sounded like someone just screamed in my ear.
Make sure to stay tuned, because shit gets crazy. It started getting, like, aggressive and angry when I started coming back here. We are currently on our way to a haunted winery. A winery, you may ask? Yes. Because back in the day, this building wasn't always used for alcoholic beverages. No. This used to be an old embalming facility. Hundreds, if not thousands, of dead people were brought into this facility and drained of all their fluids and all the gruesome, horrific things that went down within the basement. But like the famous saying that Forrest Gump used to say, life is like a box of chocolates. You'll never know what you're going to get. That's this investigation.
Why'd you pull that one out, bro?
Shut the f***! You never know what you're going to get. And that's exactly what this investigation is going to be. All we know is that it was an old embalming facility. We have no unearthly idea of what we can find in there and what spiritual beings may reside within this building. Some could be bad, some could be good, some could be demonic.
Devil. Starve.
Oh, hell no.
Devil starved. And that's the risk that we run on being the first people to ever investigate this building. We don't know what the hell is in there. We will be pulling up to the building very shortly now. And hopefully, it lives up to the expectations that I've set for it mentally. Okay, we're pulling up to it now. Where is it? Right here. Oh, holy sh! There it is!
Oh, no way.
There it is. Oh God, okay. It looks so innocent. It looks so innocent from the outside, but I bet it gets a lot worse in there. All right, we're gonna find a parking spot and we'll see you in there. Peace. We arrive at the seemingly modest winery. We then sit down and conduct an interview with the owner, Tina, but are yet unaware of the horrors waiting for our investigation to begin. We are here with the owner of the winery that we are going to be investigating tonight, Tina. I just want to start off by asking you, when was this first built, do you know?
Well, the original house was built in the early 1800s, and they just kept adding on to it. It's become rather labyrinth-like with multiple levels that, unfortunately, previous people did not always know existed. It's a little bit windy, as you will find out tonight.
And I know you mentioned earlier something about an old house, kind of, that a family lived in for a little while and died inside.
The original house is in the basement. It had been the first floor at that point. Now it's a basement. It had been the family home for the Schwartzes, and yes, at that point, early 1800s, people were born there, people died inside of there. That was a common happening back in the day.
And you said at times you feel uneasy?
Yes, particularly near the old house and near where the water main is in the basement. I do tend to feel like I'm not alone and there's someone watching, and I find myself talking out loud, saying what I'm about to do, almost as if I don't want to surprise someone, which is kind of odd thing for me to do in general. And every time we start doing a sort of major construction, weirder stuff tends to happen then, which is why I've asked you guys to come here and just kind of check things out for me. I have had some odd things happen, but nothing that I would say has been terrifying, more unnerving. Okay. And I'm a very practical minded person, but there's a couple things that have happened that I cannot rationally explain.
Can you elaborate on that?
Probably the most blatant one, I had customers here in the shop, and I was not thinking. I see this man get up from the table and go, and he's pointing towards my refrigerator over there. I'm like, oh, he must have realized we have cheese. No, that's literally how I was working. the middle door of the fridge just started to slowly open all on its own and kind of hung there for a little bit and then partially started to close back. And I'm going, what the heck? That's right around the time when we started having the corks in some of our distilled spirits started popping for no reason. They're done fermenting. They're popping and showing up all over the showroom.
Okay. Now, those fridge doors right there?
Those fridge doors there. The middle one.
Okay. Now, big question. The embalming.
Yes. I had thought until recently that, I do know that Valentine's son, Henry, he actually built the house across the street with a very large front yard. He sold gravestones there. We found a business card from the 1850s where it talks about, the Schwartz family and their custom furniture and coffins, specializing in embalming. That was the first thing that made my hair whoop. What? This past Monday, I was talking to the Heritage Society. Turns out it wasn't just they did embalming for their local customers. It was actually a mortuary. And I have a name I have not been able to go through and look up yet. But I was presented with a little packet, and some of it's apparently the mortician specialized in difficult cases. And yes, it is as horrible sounding as you think. So that one does have me actually a little more uneasy because there is now a recorded incident of an actual haunting here.
I came here tonight under the thought that it was just, embalming, but now it's, mortician handling difficult cases. This is a very drastic turning point in our investigation. There's a lot of evidence.
Yeah, it kind of threw me for a loop, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
No, it's definitely hard to process. So we might have, a little more on our hands than, we thought going into this. So this just opens another big can of worms. You don't know what we're at.
No, and the other thing and I don't know if this has anything to play with it, but the street level has risen by about 10 feet. We have paned glass windows below grade. Apparently at one point the morgue had been on a ground level and exposed to the public. Now it's underground, and I don't know if that changes anything.
Okay.
So yeah, that kind of hoping for the professionals to give me a little guidance on that one.
Gotcha. With all this talk about morticians, difficult cases, embalming, it's got me a little antsy. So I think we might, have to check this out. So I think we're going to do a walk around, and I cannot wait to see what we find down there. All right, so right now we are in the basement, and we are going to do a little walk around and talk about where Tina here, has experienced things, and where all the hot spots in the building are. So right now, this is where Tina feels uncomfortable, and I'll let her elaborate on that.
Yeah, there are two places down here in the basement that make me uneasy. Like I feel I'm not alone. This is one. There's like a little cavernous area over here, and we have the water main, and this area back here. I tend to keep this door closed just because I have a very uneasy feeling in there. Like I'm almost waiting like a raccoon or something to jump out. It's not dirty or it's very organized, but it makes me uneasy. I see you're rubbing your arms too. Yes, I get like very here.
Spiderwebs.
The other place that I feel very uneasy is actually at the old house. That's literally on the other side of that wall. This is where the Schwartz family originally started the business and the house. Many generations born and died. I can't go all the way in here just because I'm not so good with my leg, but if you can see and come in, you can see this was also ground level at one point. And everything's pretty much been left intact. This is how it was when we found it, because I'm not comfortable moving things around and playing games with things when I don't know what's going on. But like I said, it just keeps going. I don't know if you want to go look at that or not, but this is another place I tend to feel a little unsettled. You hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not just me. Thank you.
I heard that was the second time.
Okay.
That's not your son, is it?
He left for work. He left. It's us. We're the only people here.
Step on that again.
No, it sounded like it came from like up top.
That could be like the neighbors or anything, could it?
Sounds like someone's hammering. Why would you hammer at 10 o'clock at night? The other thing that, and my son found this, the previous owners and the realtor did not realize this. This was all covered with linoleum. We actually tore down a lot of this stuff because they covered over some windows. But to our vast surprise, we found this. It is a whole other basement. And from what I have discovered from reading some old papers on microfiche, particularly the Carbon Advocate, they did the embalming and the coffin building on this floor, and then the bodies lay in repose in that basement because it was a thick fieldstone basement and a fairly constant temperature. So I don't go down there. You guys want to go down there? You're welcome to go down there. Yeah, that's a no bueno for me. The embalming was done in the mortuary that's on the other side of that wall. Yeah, absolutely, you can go in there. This is another place where we have full pane glass windows well below grade. So at one point you can see this was ground level at one point. So apparently this is where, if you see down there the unusual, how that piece of floor looks different from everything else, that's where my son and I lifted it up and we found the grooves and the residue from people. So we have like that back there, that's just some oil tanks. I don't know what they did with that, what that was at some point. It's really not a place I want to go crawling around finding out. Y'all could do that. But that and like every furnace and boiler that has ever heated this place is here. They just never took anything out. So the bright light down here.
Where is the Schwartz carved into the name?
It'd probably be safer going around that way.
Yeah.
It's not carved, he painted it on.
Oh, painted.
That's how I knew to look for the name. That's over here was, my son found that when he had to pull down some of the ceiling to put the stock sink in the storage room.
Okay.
The stock room, it's right there. That's like the great-great-grandson, or great-great-grandson. That's how I knew to start researching that name.
What the? Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Wow.
His name is Joseph, Joey.
And your last name is Schwartz?
Yes.
All right, now I'm getting all creeped out.
Oh
really
my
creeped
God.
out.
I saw it
Okay.
on the camera and I was like, wait, is that my first name too?
That's a message for you,
Zoom in
apparently.
zoom in on
I
that.
don't know how to zoom in on this.
It's this little nub up top. Joseph Schwartz.
Wow.
Sorry to name drop you, bro.
That's alright. I just don't have a T in my last name, but still.
That's
Sorry.
weird. That's creepy.
Yeah.
With all this in mind, and all of the horrors that have occurred in this very room and within this building, I think it's time to get into investigation. Alright, so over here is where Tina, the owner, said she felt uncomfortable and felt weird feelings. So we're going to put a REM pod over here, and we're going to see if we can document anything that would like to talk. Alright, so also what we're going to be doing is we have a new device called the Ovulus. Now what the Ovulus does is a word bank that spirits can use to translate words.
That was my stomach if that caught it. I am sorry.
So what the Ovulus is a word bank. Spirits can use and pick and choose words in this word bank to communicate with us. So I've noticed that when I start it up, usually it spouts off a couple, like 3 words, but then usually it calms down. So node. Okay, so it doesn't affect anything I touched on the screen here. It will not affect anything. If I hit the home button, it just takes me back to home. So I'm just going to hold this in my hand and we're just going to see if anything comes. Is the entity that's turning the flashlight on, are you a male? Can you turn the flashlight on if you're a male?
History.
Oh my God, there it is right there. Holy crap.
History, it just said too.
It just said
Nope.
truth, idol, history.
You know, it was over 100 years ago too that all this happened. Really.
Yeah.
Is Jason here with us tonight?
Flashlight's on.
So it might be Jason.
Yeah.
Were you 17 when you died? When you passed away?
Wow, that was
Gosh.
turned right on. That's crazy.
Contrition.
Bit hot. Contrition. Did you hear talking?
I just heard something for a second, yeah.
I swear I heard like some shuffling in there. That's why I kind of like freaked out and turned to the side quick. Like in that room.
There it is.
I was gonna say, is there a better
As soon
room?
as he's talking about shuffling in that room, it instantly turns on. Chief.
Oh,
the
no.
Indians, how they used to like.
Native Americans used
Native
to reside
Americans.
heavily in Lehighton. Is there right there? Look at that. Look at that.
Is it the
Look,
chief?
look. Make sure to look at the thing. Chief, right there. It says Chief. So, and I just said it. Is there a Native American presence?
True.
Is the entity that makes people uncomfortable, like malevolent or evil? It just flashed.
It did a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
It's trying to turn on, it looks like. Are we speaking to the 17-year-old boy?
Strong.
Casket Strong Bank. Wasn't this Bank Street?
Yeah, Bank Street.
That's
Did-
crazy.
The restaurant.
Casket Strong Bank. They made caskets here.
They-
Oh my god.
No, I think it was this floor they made caskets on.
Caskets,
and then below-
furnitures.
And then below
furniture.
where they embalmed the actual.
No. I think they made the caskets downstairs below.
Oh.
And then the
No,
ball.
They said that they moved the bodies down there.
No, yeah, that was body storage.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, so they make the caskets here.
Okay, so this place, film me.
Yeah.
This place, she was saying the storefronts right here, and how this was a street. She said the street that was once the storefronts and shit, that was called Bank Street. And then if you look here, Bank. They made caskets here, sold tombstones, did embalming, morticians, all that crap. Casket Strong Bank. And then as soon as I put all this together, the flashlight turns on. This is all making way too much sense. There's something to
flashing
this.
light. I saw a flashing light. Yeah, did you see that?
It's a reflection.
Oh, okay.
All right, so this is the craziest. I mean, this is the most concise, probably, collection of evidence we've ever had.
Pride, money.
I've never seen this thing. Well, we haven't used it a lot. We've only used it twice that I was there. But it's crazy to see it actually make sense with where we are. The street. That's an old name. An old street name. It's not Bank Street
Yeah,
anymore.
it's not Bank Street anymore.
This is really starting to like fit together. It's probably the most concise collection of
Well, with money.
evidence I've seen. I was gonna ask if it's Jason, you know, talking about Bank Street and everything. Like, do you miss the time when you were alive? Maybe, you know, talking with people, and obviously, probably people haven't talked to you like this, and probably ever.
There you go. Yeah, we're the first people to ever do this. I just want to say thank you for speaking with us tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
thanks.
it.
Look, I thank the guy we're talking to. As soon as I say thank you, we all say thank you. Heard. Like he heard it.
Yeah. So
I know you like to make people feel comfortable back there. Which is hence why.
Hat. Hair.
Doctor Hat Hair. Doctor Embalming.
what do you suppose?
Just turned on.
What do you suppose hat and hair means?
Probably has hair. Wears a hat.
Yeah.
Bro.
What's up?
Hat hair. Hat hair.
Oh, yeah.
Is it describing is this describing these two guys?
Or you have your hair out. I mean, I have long. Yeah, I guess I
You
do
have-
have.
you have-
I have longer hair,
you-
and he has.
I have a hat.
Yeah.
Hat hair. Do you have hat hair right now?
No, I wish I had a hat on. My hair is kind of crazy right now.
You want my hat? Nah, my hair is.
Well, Sean, you're not a doctor.
Yeah, I don't know what. Does the doctor want you to?
I hope not.
I would
can't
not
have
like
us.
that.
We
No,
can't-
thank you.
You can't have us. Are there multiple spirits in this area, this building, or this area that are trying to communicate, or that?
If I turn my light on to flash over there, will it affect that camera or no?
Which camera?
Like Gaben's thing?
Probably not. Jesus Christ.
No, that's fine. Are there? If there's multiple
Why, you
spirits
feel
here
weird?
or multiple beings, can you turn that light on so that we know that there's more than just Jason?
It flashed up a little bit.
Okay, you can't really see it on here. Can you turn it on like fully on or pretty strongly on? Wow, that was like really
The preacher.
the preacher.
I don't know.
But you.
It's cold.
Derek.
I don't know who Derek is.
Thank God.
The preacher Derek.
All right, we gotta. Oh wow. It'd be crazy if
The preacher. Are we talking to Derek right now?
Can you turn the light on if we are speaking to Derek?
Her placebo tell.
You can take a seat.
I think I might just take a seat.
What was that loud bang?
Devil. Starve.
Oh hell no.
Devil starved. Religion. What the fuck?
Am I the only one that heard that loud bang? Like,
No, I did. I thought it was the chick.
oh, okay.
What?
What's this say?
Devil, religion, evil, and it started getting like aggressive and angry when I started coming back here.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What's back here?
I got the chills.
Ooh. We got the chills?
What's this say?
Oh,
I'm just maybe here. Give me that light. I don't know. Maybe there's like a.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with a company name or something, or maybe it's just straight up evil back here. I don't know.
Here, Joe, let me help me up here. It was the chair. Because that chair is broken. Just give me your shoulder. I don't put your shoulder on this pipe. Okay, thank you.
I was not ready for you to jump up.
There's something evil back here? You don't like me being back here? Why stop talking now? Come on.
We're curious. We want to learn.
You like me back here?
If there's something you need to tell us, then use that box in my friend's hand.
This car. Devil, evil, religion, and hold on. The log said
Is that a light?
devil, starve,
Where?
religion, evil, and
Oh, it's just a camera.
wicked.
Damn. I don't like this.
Devil, starve, religion, evil, and wicked.
Did it not just say September also?
Says September.
Okay.
We got July and September, so maybe those mean something.
It's
So
just
far.
crazy that this is like the embalming room, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it all happened in this room.
Stop.
What do you want us to stop?
Do you want us to leave this room?
Do you not like me back here?
Sean, maybe you should come back out of there.
Yep. Is there something evil here? Is this the thing that makes people feel uncomfortable?
I feel uncomfortable.
Do you?
A little bit.
I feel fine. I haven't felt anything at all. You guys are getting affected.
I don't know. I feel fine. That just creeped me out though. Like the hell or like the devil, religion, evil.
Yeah, very weird.
Got past her earlier. Well, I want to get out of here unless you say something. In fact, I'm going to stay right here, back in here until you tell me to leave. Say the word leave. I'll leave. Come on, you have lots to say.
Thin. Possibly.
Thin, possibly. Okay, hold on, I'll just stay right here for a sec. Anything else? Alright, Joe, give me your shoulder. Thank you.
So,
Can you make a noise for us? Here, I'll make a noise, right? Can you repeat this?
did you hear that?
Yes. Was that you?
No, it sounded like a dog or something.
Oh, that was me, I think.
What?
Well, no, there was like a not the stomach. I just heard your stomach.
Okay.
Here, there.
I still think it might have been me.
Well, no, it sounded like it came from like up there.
Oh.
I don't know.
You know, I find that explaining that we kind of have a purpose with doing this sort of will get better responses. So,
Excuse me.
you know, part of the reason we do this
Chloride.
Yo. Oh, it just turned on.
Chloride. Wouldn't that be something to use?
Maybe.
Purified. Purified chloride.
You know, they purified the body, the organs.
Maybe,
You know,
maybe. I'm not sure what they would have used, but maybe.
Maybe.
So I was gonna say that is there some other being here besides, obviously besides Jason, but also, oh, it just lit up. Were you somebody who was embalmed here? Maybe not Jason, or maybe not someone who suffered a crazy death, but just, you know, someone who, yeah, I was gonna say someone who just sort of, you know, passed away as you normally would.
Here's what's going to happen. We're going to gather all of our equipment, and we'll meet you upstairs. I'll see you in a little bit. Peace. Alrighty. It's now time for one of my favorite parts of our investigations. Previously known as the Wheel of Misfortune, I like the name Wheel of Fear. Let us know in the comments which you prefer below. Before we get into that, Ethan over here was at work and he was late. So to show our hard-working friend our appreciation, we're going to throw him in the sub-basement where all of the dead bodies were stored. And he's going to don the ghost bait shirt. So Ethan, buddy, you are you're fucked. You are going to be in there alone, down there 2 stories below us, isolated from the rest of the world, with just himself and some equipment. We have not been down there yet. We saved that special just for you, bud.
I'm ready.
He looks ready. I mean, look, get pan to this guy's face. Does he look ready? I think he looks ready.
Look at the respect the drip.
Without further ado, it's time for Ethan to start his challenge. Alright, Schmet. We're going to close the door on you, and your time will start. Alright, ready?
Yes, sir.
Have fun, bud. Bye. Alrighty, let's just lock this in. And he is fucked.
I wasn't recording a lot of that. I forgot how to record. Sing. Oh. Are you Satan? Could you say yes if you are Satan? That's fucking creepy. Satan. For those of you who are curious, this is what I see right now. Pitch black. And when Satan comes up on the obulus, I'm kind of scared. I'm gonna smile the pain away. Nothing else so far though. Still 0 on the Mel. Neither cat ball has went off. Ovulus hasn't given me anything since.
I really hope Ethan is having the time of his life down there. What say you?
I think he's having a good time. I hope.
Should we scare him?
No, that would be naughty. We can't do that.
Why do I feel like he's not going to be scared at all?
Yeah, probably he's getting nothing.
Watch this, ready? What should I do it? should I do it? Joe. I'm gonna scare him. Or should I just go? What noise should I make? Should I be like,
Scream. just be like, do the Kyriakos Grizzly fucking screech.
Nah, don't be too loud. Just a fair warning, Tina. I'm gonna scare him, so I'm gonna yell a little bit. Don't want to freak you out. I bet he didn't even hear that.
He's gonna be like, oh, you're dumb.
He's gonna be like, oh, you're stupid. You're stupid. He didn't even react.
I actually think I remember Sean. Didn't Sean joke about it saying Satan? And then that's early on it pops up. Are you a trickster, perhaps? What the hell was that? Almost sounded like someone just screamed in my ear. Yo, Sean.
Uh-oh. What's up, bud?
Did one of you just like scream?
Yes.
I kind of hope that got caught. Holy shit. Alright, I'm leaving again. I'm getting a shit ton. So I'm getting knot, axe, crash, all on the ovulus. It's going crazy. Milligauss, I don't think I got it on camera. But Milligauss, I noticed it went up to 60 milligauss. That's ridiculously high. Something's definitely here with me right now, and it's communicating. Lust. Axe, crash, lust. Perhaps are you a spirit that's stuck in this place because you were embalmed here?
Right, we do. Alrighty. We are on our way to get Ethan and save him from this wretched, his suffering. So. You know it's bad when we have to Ethan! Come on out, buddy.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I like it down here.
Okay. Well, we're going home.
I live here now.
How was it?
Were you scared at all?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how scared?
For about a solid second, 10.
All right, guys, this is that time of the night where we gotta go. And I gotta say, you know, I didn't know what to expect coming in to this investigation. You know, we were the first people to ever investigate here, and I gotta say, you know, I thought I got my time's worth. I think we only really scratched the surface of what is truly here. I know we got into contact with some spirits, and I think there's many more that reside here.
I kind of thought the Ovilus was just totally random. It's very interesting. You'll see some of the, or you either already have seen or will see some of the words we got there were strangely, you know, similar to what we were talking about, or had to do with the place, or whatever, the history of the place. So really interesting.
It was definitely an experience of being down there. I wasn't sure what to expect, but definitely seeing how it was an old, like, everything used to be level down there, and then it's not level anymore. It's definitely weird seeing that.
So I know I wasn't at this location for a very long time, but because of this, I had to spend all of my time isolated from the rest of the crew here in the sub basement of this building, and it was dark, cold, not very fun. But of course, you know, the guys are telling me that they're getting demonic sounding names on the Ovilus, you know, devil, Satan, demon, and of course within the first 5 minutes of me being down there, it says Satan. And so I spent the rest of my 30 minutes totally freaked out, and to be honest, I was only here for about an hour, only about, you know, the 35 minutes of investigating, and it freaked me out. So honestly, it's a crazy location, and definitely we have to come back at some point, 100%.
And guys, just to make sure I get this through to y'all, please, please, please visit Wine and More in Lehighton, PA. We went to this place and kind of just hung out, had a good time, played board games prior to even coming to investigate here. And I had a great time. I see people have come in, they have regulars, and everyone seems to have a good time. And honestly, I might even come back here just in my own personal time if I ever am in the area. But I would highly recommend coming here, checking it out. They have delicious drinks if you're into wine and all that stuff. I know I am. And it's a good place to relax. You got cool jukeboxes, massage chairs. The jukebox actually works. So we're going to flash up a picture of the business card and pamphlet and everything there. And make sure to please check it out. The owner, Tina, she's very nice. I thank her so much for letting us do it. Thank you, Tina. I really do appreciate this. She's taking time out of her night to, you know, host this for us, and I could not be more grateful. So please check out her business. It's in Lehighton. If you're ever in the area, I highly recommend it. And also make sure to like and subscribe on the video and comment below, you know, what your favorite part of the night was. All right, thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. I think that's it. I think we're out. Peace. Bye.